Tyson, baby. Mike Tyson. Let's go.
Mike Tyson.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike Tyson would be proud of this guy right here.
Clinic.
Oh. Again, right on top. Yeah. And this time, I don't know if Douglas could survive this.
He can't hold.
That's it. It's over. That's it.
I would never let a white boy beat me.
If you fight, you will lose. If you fight me, you will lose.
I'll never let a white boy beat me. And you can call it any statement you want. Anybody can print that I would never lose to a white person.
And now, recognized by Ring Magazine as the new linear light heavyweight champion of the world, Joe.
Darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
Now listen to me. You believe in magic? Magic. Sometimes we can bring people that left us back. We can bring your father back tonight. You know why? Because they're going to talk about his son, the new world champion.
As happy with the way things are going as is Kelly Pavlik. If you saw the countdown show that helped to set up this fight, it established the kind of intensity. Oh, but he's shown there as Taylor suddenly gets Pavlik in big trouble. Kelly Pavlik getting raked by hard right hand and left hand, and down Pavlik goes down.
That is it.
That was a tremendous barrage from Jermaine Taylor. That was the best offensive show in Taylor's last 6 fights.
That was a right hand started that barrage. Nobody likes to get hit, but Taylor has taken those hits. Taylor said that he didn't think Kelly Pavlik was much.
And that right hand is Taylor is good. Left hook. Drops Taylor. Taylor. Uppercut has Taylor in big trouble. Down goes Jermaine. And Steve Wilder is going to stop the fight.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
What the hell is going on?
No plan is proceeding as expected.
Really? Do I look like I'm running Wayne Enterprises right now? Your hit on the stock exchange, it didn't work, my friend. And now you have my construction crews going around the city at 24 hours a day. How exactly is that supposed to help my company absorb Wayne's?
Leave us.
No, stay here. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
I've paid you a small fortune.
This gives you power over me?
You can't feel the next. See?
What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. All right, so Tyson Fury announces that he is signed for a Wilder rematch on February 22nd. The 30-year-old lineal champion who fought and landed a draw against Wilder on December 1st, agreed to fight the WBC champion again on February 22nd. England's Fury opted out of an immediate rematch to sign with the co-promotional agreement with Top Rank and ESPN, and was last in the ring on June 15th when he stopped previously undefeated German Tom Schwarz. Wilder faced Dominic Brazil, icing him in a round on May 18th at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. If Fury and Wilder win one more bout apiece, in the latter half of 2019. They will meet again next year. The Wilder rematch has been confirmed and signed. Fury said in footage shared on YouTube, 22nd of February, it's on this time. I haven't been out of the ring for 3 years. This time, I haven't been abusing too much alcohol. And this time, I'm going to knock him the fuck out. America's Wilder must first win another match against Luis Ortiz. That fight is expected to take place in October or November. Fury also set to lace him up in October. His opponent has not been chosen. Further details regarding the Wilder-Fury match and Fury's opponent later this year will be reviewed in due course. Well, fight fans, I kind of expected this. Not because they had already been talking, as Deontay Wilder has said, about making this fight, and this fight was already preluded and supposed to happen, and they have already fought before. No, I kind of expected this because with the fall of Anthony Joshua in his last bout and him having to, you know what I'm saying, climb his way back into the graces of the media, having those belts wrapped around his waist and do his thing, I kind of figured those guys would have to keep themselves busy in some way that would keep the fans off of their ass. Because let's be serious, who are both of these guys fighting? Now, you know, Wilder fangirls and fanboys alike, they're going to be appreciative of regardless Wilder does. He can go back and fight Gerald Washington again and they'll find a good enough reason why he did that shit. But as far as Tyson Fury's resume is just as lackluster as Deontay Wilder, and just a little bit better, with the mention of Deontay Wilder's name and Klitschko on it. Outside of that, I mean Chisora and a couple other people, but you know, in a former champion cruiserweight. But other than that, Tyson Fury doesn't really have a record. So these guys would have to keep themselves busy as in bringing the big bout, which is being already talked about in the media, as saying these guys would make the biggest bout going into next year. And people have several reasons why it would be the biggest bout. Now, they already have a story there continuing it, considering it was a controversial draw. And both of those fighters need to get it back. Really, Tyson Fury doesn't need to do anything but come out and put on a masterclass again and outperform and put on a better performance than he did last time. Don't leave any mistakes or open windows playing around and always get chin, just like he did against Steve Cunningham and just like he did against Deontay Wilder playing. Steve Cunningham is a cruiserweight, so we know Tyson Fury has a light chin, but he has the propensity to constantly get up. Now, as far as Deontay Wilder, this is magnetic news to his ears, considering fireworks just went off it was the 4th of July. It just came repeatedly again today, considering that he signed this contract and they know that they'll be fighting, even though the shit is fucking several months out, so we still don't get to look at it until the first quarter of next year. But other than that, it is set in stone, and I'm happy about it. I honestly want to see Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury again, because I know that's the only way that he's really going to get his ass whooped, because he's not going to get in the ring with Joshua. And my whole thing is, what makes Tyson Fury so much more of a fluff cake than Anthony Joshua that you'll fight him and not fight Anthony Joshua? Because Tyson Fury has more sweet science boxing skills than Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua was just very technical. He's a big guy and he has a lot of power behind his jab and a lot of power in his uppercuts, and he's pretty nasty on the inside. But nevertheless, this is what we have. This is the fight, and I'm looking forward to it. They're looking forward to it out of desperation, because if Tyson Fury had his way, he would not be rubbing shoulders with Deontay Wilder right now. And he really doesn't particularly care about that WBC belt. But now they're definitely doing it for the money, because there isn't a bigger fight out there that either one of them can take and nobody not say shit about it. Both of these guys can't be stomping around the United States backyard and not put on a match that makes sense. And to be perfectly honest, this is the only match that makes sense. That's why Bob Arum is kind of shooting down Big Baby Miller and shooting down other opponents, and that's why Bob Arum made the statement that these guys are going to be seeing each other. And I know when Bob Arum speaks out, people like to say, yeah, he like to talk a lot of shit and blow a lot of hot air, but one thing about making a fight, Bob Arum is very serious about making fights, and he does make those fights happen. So once again, I'm very excited to see this thing take off, even though I know it's a desperation move on both parties' behalf. Now, I'm waiting for more information to come out, because I want to know the business sides of it and how it's truly co-promoted, considering that Bob Arum and Al Heyman will not do any work together, but they know that they have to put in work together in this occasion. Considering Anthony Joshua fell, and the reason why Deontay Wilder is sucking his balls, in my opinion, is because he needs him to climb back up that ladder because they know the money is missing out of the heavyweight division without him. So Andrew Ruiz can't bring that, and Tyson Fury, yeah, they're going to get a few $1 million. Tyson Fury already got his broadcasting money set in stone, and Deontay Wilder signed a little deal compared to the 9-figure deal he could have signed. They're going to get a little bit of money, but it's still not going to be anything next to what Anthony Joshua could bring. But I honestly don't think either one of them care. Tyson Fury is definitely looking at Deontay Wilder like he's low risk. That's an easy boxing night for him, and he's just going to go out there, get a check, and hopefully he'll walk away with the WBC belt. And I think that they need to have judges from England and judges from America, you know what I'm saying, sitting on the post so that way nobody gets fucked over. But like I said, there's no way for Tyson Fury to get fucked in this fight unless he fucks himself. So, let's see what's going to happen in the news. Let's see what more comes out of this, considering, Tyson Fury doesn't even know who his next opponent is, but he already got Deontay Wilder for a pin for February 22nd. I don't see, I would really love to know what's the business and what's the science behind all of this. But hey, man, it's not really my business to know up until it's time to know. So that's all I have for you guys today, man. As I always say, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. Like, share, leave comments, man, and get back with me. This is the Two Hands Up Show. And as always, respect.